All right, legends, welcome back to another watch party here on GLR.
Hey guys, today's video, Cockney Rhyming Slang.
Oh yeah, we know some because we've been watching Only Fools and Horses.
Oh, well, we do.
Yeah,
I think so. Bella on Patreon.
Yeah,
Suggested.
The legend Bella.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Suggested this because we're watching Only Fools and Horses, and there's probably some things that we don't understand that kind of go over our heads.
Yeah, there's a good chance of that.
There's a high probability.
Well, I mean, especially on that show.
Yeah.
They say some stuff we're like, oh, what?
Well, what they say?
Yeah, but we know some of that. Some of the stuff they say over there, like get. Actually, I don't know. That's Cockney Rhyming Slang, but they say that.
I don't know. I think the Cockney Rhyming Slang is like putting words together that don't make sense to what it's supposed to mean.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, well, we're about to find out. That's why I'm watching this. So, but before we do that, I do want to let you know that this video here is being brought to you by Lang Focus, L-A-N-G, like language, I guess. Lang Focus, and we'll include a link in the description so you can head on over there and subscribe to that channel and do all of the YouTube stuff.
Okay.
And if you like this kind of content, then please like the video and subscribe to the channel because it is
free.
And there's a link in the description for our Patreon so you get early access to all these videos. And we have a 7-day trial for you to come on over, try out all the videos you like, and see if it is your thing. All right. You ready?
Yes.
All right. Let's crack on with it.
All right.
All right.
Hello, YouTube artificial intelligence bots. Please don't demonetize me. This video has nothing to do with Brexit, and there's absolutely nothing offensive about the word Cockney. Today I want to examine a unique and extremely creative form of English slang called Cockney Rhyming Slang. Cockneys are traditionally defined as people living within earshot of the Bow Bells of the St. Mary-le-Bow Church in the East End of London. But the term Cockney has come to refer to working-class Londoners in various parts of the city and surrounding areas. Cockney rhyming slang was first mentioned in a book published in 1859 and had probably begun to be used in the 1840s. So
that's interesting. Like, I guess I don't really understand how big London is.
Oh.
If a whole part of the city
it must
has
be big.
its own slang.
Uh-huh. And because when people refer to London, it's like West London, East London.
Yeah.
So you know it's gigantic.
I guess so, because in LA, there's like East LA.
Yeah.
That's like a whole thing.
Like the East LA is a whole different area.
Yeah.
Like it's a whole different city almost.
That's true. I can see that.
I can see that.
In 1859 and had probably begun to be used in the 1840s. So what the heck is it? Okay, I'll give you the most basic and cliche example of Cockney rhyming slang.
I went up the apple and pears.
The phrase apples and pears is a substitute for the word stairs. So you take a word that rhymes with the original word and then use it to create a pair of related words. That pair of words now represents the original word, in this case, stairs. Here's the most interesting part. The second word of the pair, the one that rhymes with the original word, is usually left out, as in, I went up the apples. But how are you supposed to know what it means? Well, originally, this kind of slang was not meant to be understood by everybody. It was created by street merchants and criminals in order to prevent other people from understanding what they were talking about.
Oh, that's probably why Only Fools Dell and all them say it.
Yes.
They're criminals.
Yes. And that explains why we don't know it, because they created it for people like us who won't know it.
Right. Oh.
That's interesting. So you have to learn what these are. So if we hear somebody say they went up the apples.
They went up the stairs. Yeah. And over time, you just know, I suppose.
But it soon became a colorful.
I can see that. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking of like, there are words like, you know, like word, I would say, like, if somebody say something to you and you would say word, like, yeah, like, sure. Like that's like, a word that nobody,
right.
It doesn't mean word.
Yeah. But over time, someone, it just became known that word means,
right.
Cool.
Cool.
Or,
got it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word or like fresh or dope or, you know, things like that.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting.
Form of expression rather than just covert communication. Let's look at some more classic examples. We'll start with the word house. A rhyming word is mouse. A complementary word is cat. So cat and mouse means house.
I went inside the cat and mouse and up the apple and pears.
It's theoretically possible to shorten both of the rhymes and say the sentence,
I went inside the cat and up the apples.
but it would probably be said the long way in order to be less confusing.
Yeah.
Here's another example using an animal word. The original word is phone. Phone rhymes with bone. What animals are normally associated with bones? Dogs, of course. So dog and bone means phone. So there's this sentence,
Pass us the dog.
meaning pass me the phone. In Cockney speech, sometimes the plural pronoun us can be used with the singular meaning instead of me. Here's one more sort of household object, freezer. A rhyming pair is Mona Lisa. Notice here that in my North American accent, Lisa and freezer don't rhyme. But the Cockney dialect and most dialects of England are non-rhotic, meaning that the R consonants are only pronounced before vowels. Freezer in North American English is Frieza in Cockney English, and Lisa rhymes with Frieza.
I got some hands and feet from the Mona.
This sentence seems a bit strange. You've got hands and feet in your freezer? Well, no, actually, that's another piece of rhyming slang, meaning meat. But speaking of hands and feet, here we have a pair of German.
So I got some hands in the Lisa.
No, Mona.
Mona. I got some hands in the Mona.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what he's saying
Meaning
here.
meat. But speaking of hands and feet, here we have a pair of Germans. German what exactly? German bands. And bands rhymes with hands. German bands refers to traveling musicians from Germany who used to perform in British cities in the 19th century. Another one. Here we have a pair of plates. Plates of what? Plates of meat, which of course rhymes with feet. And here's your loaf. Loaf of bread, of course. Bread rhymes with head. And here's your boat, short for boat race. Race rhymes with face. And here are your minces. Mince pies, which rhymes with eyes. And this one can be heard all the time. And here's your north and south. In other words, your mouth.
Oh, wow.
There are often a number of different rhymes with the same meaning. Here we have bottle of beers, or King Lears, or lords and peers. Of course, these all rhyme with ears. So we could refer to your ears as your bottles, or your kings, or your lords. There are lots of Cockney rhymes that include cultural or literary references.
There's a cup and Geoffrey on the table.
Geoffrey comes from Geoffrey Chaucer, and Chaucer rhymes with saucer. Geoffrey Chaucer is called the father of English literature, and is the author of the Canterbury Tales.
Let me boil some water in the Hansel.
Hansel comes from Hansel and Gretel, which is more like Hansel and Gretel in Cockney pronunciation. And Gretel rhymes with kettle. Hansel and Gretel is a German nursery rhyme published by the Brothers Grimm in 1812. So here we should note that the T in water, as well as the T in Gretel, is generally pronounced as a glottal stop in Cockney English. So while in some British accents it would be water, in Cockney it's water. And rather than Gretel, it's Gretel. And we heard the same thing before in the word bottle.
So when we're imitating that or kind of like joking about that, we're speaking Cockney.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
When you're not from there, you think that everybody over there talks like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But that's
and like
Cockney thing.
bottle.
Yeah.
Which is pronounced bottle.
Bottle.
Other rhymes reference celebrities and influential people.
Tell me the babe.
Babe.
Ooh. Truth. Tell me the truth, Babe Ruth.
Oh, I was like, what happened? Why'd you pause it?
Oh, because I was trying to do it.
Okay. Well, you gotta make an announcement.
Oh, sorry.
You can't just do it. All right, let's see. What happened now? Let me see.
It's Tell Me the Babe. Just Babe Ruth, Babe Truth. Tell me the truth.
Tell me the babe. Okay.
It comes from Babe Ruth, the legendary American baseball player. Ruth rhymes with truth. So this means tell me the truth.
I'm trying to play
Let's
it.
go.
Let's go for a couple of Britneys.
Britney Spears.
Britney. Do you think it's Spears?
Yeah, so beers.
Oh.
For a couple of Whitneys.
Britney comes from Britney Spears, the American pop singer.
Oh, so
Spears
it's
rhymes with beers. So this means let's go for a couple of beers.
Oh, wow.
From that last one, you can see that new Cockney rhyming slang is being created all the time.
Right.
There are classic rhymes and there are modern rhymes, but whether these modern rhymes are legitimate Cockney rhyming slang or not is up for debate. Some of them are widely considered mockney rather than Cockney. Mock meaning imitation or fake. Cockney rhyming slang is not only used by genuine Cockneys these days, it has found its way into the speech of people all over the UK and even further afield. And some people imitate a Cockney accent and throw in Cockney rhyming slang even though they're not from London and not working class. If we take a look at Britney Spears on cockneyrhymingslang.co.uk, we see that opinions are divided over whether this one is classic, modern, or mockney. I would think that this one should be modern or mockney, since a classic would be something like apples and pears that has been used for decades. I guess if you like the rhyme, you'd probably classify it as modern. If you don't like it and think it's corny and inauthentic, you'd probably say it's mockney. So what do I think? Is it modern or mockney? Well, I ain't British, so I ain't got a Scooby. Scooby-Doo. Clue. Ain't is a negative copula and auxiliary verb that originated in Cockney English. Ain't got means haven't got or don't have.
Ain't got.
There are a lot of Cockney rhyming slang.
So, does that mean it's, because we say ain't.
Yeah, we say that casually when we're just like messing with each other or talking.
Yeah.
We ain't got none. You know, we'll say it like that.
Ain't, yeah. But it sounds like it came from there.
I know, but I feel like it's more of like I thought it was coming from like the South, the American South, where maybe it was like uneducated back in the day.
Yeah, maybe.
So that's where I thought it came from, but I guess not.
I guess not.
It's just like a lot of them always tell us how much actually came from the United Kingdom.
Yeah, like everything.
Yeah, I know. And we just
like we're going to York.
It originated somewhere.
Right.
But not in my mind, it originated from the South. But where did it originate from there?
Yeah. Well, like we're going to go visit York, but and then in America, they got New York.
Yeah. And it was New York. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got means haven't got or don't have. There are a lot of Cockney rhyming slang expressions that are rude, naughty, and downright dirty. We're going to avoid the rated R
That's what I'm talking about.
He's avoiding them.
ones, but the next couple are kind of PG-13.
Oh, here we go.
That bloke over there is a merchant.
Ooh, merchant. Merchant teller? Merchant. Ooh.
Oh, no.
I don't know. Teller? I don't know.
Merchant banker. Wanker.
Oh.
Last night I got a bit Brahms and fell on me Aris.
Arse. I got a Brahms. Oh, and Liz. Liz? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lit? Got lit? Fell on my
Oh, I got a bit lit, like drunk.
ass?
And fell on my ass.
Brahms and list. Pissed, as in pissed drunk.
Oh, okay.
Eris.
I don't know.
Aristotle. Bottle. Bottling glass. Arse.
Oh my God.
To finish this video, I'd like you to practice the pattern of Cockney rhyming slang by creating your own Cockney rhyme.
Okay.
To all the genuine Cockneys out there, I'm sorry for the sacrilege. I know that I'm encouraging large-scale mockney, but it's all for the purpose of understanding the pattern of genuine Cockney rhyming slang. So remember the pattern. Take a word, like socks. Find a rhyming word, blocks. Add another word to make a pair, Lego blocks. Then take away the rhyming word, Lego. Then in the comments, write a sentence that gives some context so we can guess the word.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
So
Take
think
a
of
word.
Plants.
Plants? Okay.
What rhymes with plants?
Okay.
Or should we do
New plants.
plants? What rhymes with plants?
Dance.
Huh?
Dance.
Dance. Okay, dance.
Ants.
Plants, ants. Okay, ants. And then put a word with ants. Marching ants.
Marching ants.
And then so marching. And then you say
Marching band.
the kitchen was overrun by marching. Something like that.
No.
No?
Sugar ants.
Oh, sugar ants.
So it was overrun by sugar. Look at all the sugars on the.
Oh, no. You want to write a word for plants. So I have a whole bunch of sugar on my windowsill.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of sugar on my windowsill.
Mm-hmm. Let's think of another thing.
Okay.
Cup.
Okay, cup. And then what rhymes with cup?
Why am I picking the ones that there's nothing that rhymes with it?
Cup.
No, hold on.
Okay.
What about top?
Top. Okay.
And what rhymes with top? Mop.
Mop. And then put a word with mop. It's
wet mop.
Okay. All right.
And so wet. So
and then what was
go get the wet so I can clean the floor.
No. It has to be, what was the original word?
Top.
Top was the original word?
Yeah.
So then it's
I need to put the wet on the bottle. The top on the bottle.
Uh-huh.
I need to put the wet on the bottle.
I need to put the wet on the bottle.
Oh.
I gotta put the wet on the bottle.
Yeah.
The first word is top.
Oh, the wet on the bottle. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. My feet were cold, so I put on my Legos.
Oh, yeah. I see. Okay,
we did it. It takes
that takes some getting used to.
It takes some getting used to, yeah.
Oh man, that's super interesting. Okay.
My feet were cold, so I put on me Legos.
Oh.
Be sure to follow language.
Okay.
Okay.
Those were probably guys from Cockney, I suppose.
Maybe.
From the Cockney
But I think
area.
that's super interesting, and I think it's interesting that it came from the working class.
Uh-huh.
So it's probably a sense of pride for them to you know, like
they have their own lingo.
We want to create our own language so we can, we can like have our own thing, and we're not the elites who use a regular language.
Right.
We got our own language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And well, it sounded like it was originally for thieves or just people who were just trying to create, have a lingo that the police didn't understand.
Yeah.
That the po-po didn't
I could see that because like some of the words that I gave earlier, it was like
you'd have no idea.
And people in the U.S. back in the day when those words were popular, they would look down on people who spoke like that. Like if you said fresh and dope and
right.
All kind of stuff that we used to say. Word.
Yeah.
My friend called me G Money or stuff like that, like just words like that most people who aren't in that world won't use, and they look down on the people who use it as uneducated and all that.
As uneducated.
Yeah. So that's super interesting, and that kind of gives some added value to like only foods and horses, and because that's what they're about. And Dale does say some words like regular words that are wrong,
right?
But
oh, now we're gonna be able to listen for it.
Yeah,
and I feel like you can kind of decipher it.
Yeah,
like especially the more and more you listen to it, you can decipher it. Like over time, it's like no one ever told us fresh meant what fresh meant or word.
Right.
You just over time just figured it out.
Right. Yeah.
In context.
Yeah.
Context. Yeah.
Context. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I was trying to think of some other words like that, but I don't know. I guess that's I could think of from now. But it would be kind of cool if people who are watching this would just put some stuff in the come up with your own or tell us some that exist over there that they didn't cover in this one or something like that.
Yeah, because there's probably so many that I'd like to.
Oh my God,
it's cool to know the older ones, the original ones, or I forgot what he called it. There was original or something modern and
right. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, but the original ones, the apples and pears.
I bet you if you go over there, those people will probably have a whole conversation.
We'll be like, what language is that?
Because there's some stuff that that you just have to know by being there and hearing it every day. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Thanks for sharing this with us, Legend Bella. That's super awesome, super great. I was about to say, if anybody has any other videos they want us to check out, put it in the comments. We'll do our best. We can't get to everything, but we'll do what we can.
Yeah.
If you like this kind of, wait, I already said that. That's the beginning.
Okay.
All right. Well, if you like that reaction and you want to see more like it, then subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications and click on the suggested video that YouTube gives you if you want to continue the watch party. As always, thanks for stopping by, and we will see you on the next video. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Peace.